Good morning, Pattaya. It's not Dr. Ian. This is Tony, but I'll be talking to Dr. Ian. Good morning, Doctor. How are you?
Good morning, Tony. I am always well, but of course I have to be, otherwise people lose faith.
You have to. Doctor, where are we right now?
We're in the checkup department called the health promotion area. And of course, while you think of hospitals as places where people are treated for sickness, this is one area where we're looking at hopefully healthy people and keeping them healthy. That's the difference.
This is the special section which was set up to take care of this special purpose.
Yes, this is an area where we would do pre-employment medicals, in-service medicals, insurance medicals, things like that, where it's often called well-person screening.
Why would a person need a checkup?
Well, it's one of those things. Do you want to know where your future is medically? This area deals with that thing called the quality of life. Now, for you to have good quality of life when you get older, what you do now is what determines that. And a checkup allows you to know, hello, my blood sugar is sort of slowly going up. And if we I'm going to have a problem there, which is 1, 2, 3 years' time. So this is the difference. Some people say, oh, I wouldn't want to know. That's a pretty silly concept as far as I'm concerned. Of course you should know. I mean, the whole thing is we want to be healthy, we want to be able to enjoy our lives, particularly as we get older. And the way to do this is to make sure that your body remains as healthy as it possibly can. Now, young blokes like you can say, I'm fit, it doesn't matter. Yes, I'll almost agree with that, but it gives you a baseline from which you can then look at the next year and the year after and the year after that. And quite honestly, with the special promotions that are going on at present, it's as cheap as chips. I mean, the basic one, 3,000 baht. I mean, a young bloke like you probably spill more than that in an evening.
Just before you go into the details, normally people wouldn't come to the hospital when they're not sick. So how would you persuade, let me put it the other way, how would the loved ones persuade their loved ones to come to have this checkup?
I suppose it's one of these things that requires publicity to make people think about it, which of course, hopefully, this little television interview is going to do. But I mean, with your newspaper, we advertise in there that this is what's called the Father's Day checkup packages. Hang on a second. I'm sorry, Santa. Later. No, it's all to get it out there in the public arena. Yeah, that's the important thing.
So there are some requirements that you need to take or you need to do just before you come to the checkup. What are the requirements?
Right. To get the most accurate blood levels, we do what is called a fasting test. Now, a fasting test just means that after your evening meal, you miss breakfast until you've had your blood taken. You can have water, but that's all. But that will then give us the lowest level that you're at. So if we're looking at uric acid or blood sugar, then that gives us the lowest level that you can get to. So next year, your lowest level is comparable.
It should be approximately the same month or the same period of the time of the year.
Oh, yeah. Yes and no. I mean, round about 1 year, that's fine.
So you can't really go to the wine dinner the night before you're going for the checkup?
No, it's probably not the best time to go.
Can you go into the details, please? Like, what are the examples of the requirements or the checkups that you would recommend for our audience is to come along and make use of this special. It says here 70% off, up to the 70% off.
It's the fine print, isn't it?
Right. Yeah, it's the smaller one and the big ones. But a few examples that you would recommend.
Sure. For a young person such as yourself, who is a non-smoker, probably physically active, then the cheapest, simplest package is the one for you, 3,000 baht. Yeah. Now, as you get a little bit on in life and a little bit older, then you could start looking at checkup packages which are slightly more comprehensive, because as we get older, things wear out. It's as simple as that. I mean, your body, your knees, your joints all start to wear out. So as you get older, right, increase the level of screening. But even with the El Cheapo at 3,000 baht, for males I recommend that they have a prostate PSA, which is a prostate test, which isn't a go, no-go test, but it allows you once again to have a look at whether or not your PSA, your prostate activity, is staying at the same level, or whether or not it's starting to get too high. Yes, indeed. Yeah. The earlier you catch anything, the easier it is to fix it.
So that would be a good start. So unless, or hopefully not, but if doctor finds something which he needs further investigations or further checkup, then you should go for that.
Then it goes on from there. I mean, really, what these checkup packages are, they're a wide net. We throw in and see whether or not we get any fish. Now, if we do come up with something, then you follow that through.
I think it's one of the best New Year or Christmas gifts that you should buy yourself, or it's a good present for your dad on the dad's birthday.
I think that's a great way to look at it. I mean, we coincide this promotion with the King's birthday, which is Father's Day. Now, you could buy these for your father. You actually have to pay for them before the end of the year, but you can delay the actual examination up till the end of February. So, but pay for it by the end of the year. And what a lovely thing to do for your dad.
You don't have to actually do it on the day that you buy. You can buy it and keep it, and then call in and check whether it's free, available.
Yes.
So.
Yes. Yeah.
Can I do one for my dad, please? รับเครดิตการ์ดไหมครับ So that's great. So this promotion runs until the end of this year, 31st of December.
Yes, well, the payment side of it, yes, but the physical examination can be left till February 2013.
Great. So get your New Year's party done and over with, and then come back for the checkup.
People do that. I don't necessarily recommend that, but people do that. And but if there's some party or a wine dinner or the New Year's celebration, give it a week or so before you sort of come up.
I'm sure you don't want to talk about that, but let me just put a little bit on that one. If you spend 1,000 baht, minimum 1,000 baht, you get a chance to get into the lucky draw, and you might win yourself an iPhone 5 or iPad.
I don't get involved in that, Tony, to be perfectly honest.
It's part of the marketing.
As far as I'm concerned, the important thing is your health, and that's your health as well. So, do something for yourself. I mean, let's take blood sugar, for example. Now, you can see blood sugars getting progressively higher until you get to the stage of diabetes. If you do nothing about it, eventually you get a blockage in the legs and you lose your leg. So by the time you're 70, you're in a wheelchair, you're getting around on crutches, and it could have all been fixed years before if they had done a checkup package. And even the simplest checkup package checks for blood sugar and checks for cholesterol.
Regular checkup is what you mean.
yeah, this is the... Yes.
Thank you, Doctor. Is there anything else that you would like to add before we say goodbye?
Not really, Tony. All that I hope for is the people out there realise that this is the opportunity for them to have a checkup, and it's not expensive. And that checkup can save their lives and improve their quality of life when they're older.
Thank you, Doctor. This is Tony reporting from the Bangkok Hospital, Pattaya, saying, come do the checkup. Thank you.